excuse you, I am off to a great start. It's honestly a character trait at this point to press the wrong button at least once. Oh look, I got collars. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently. Ill gross. You know what, Paimon, I agree. I did not need to know that about the cats. Okay, you know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from you under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like. Paimon, are you okay? That's so very specific. Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look. What am I looking at? Oh, there's a vial? Test tube? Seems very sucrose, but I am confused. Is that a test tube? Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way I can collect everyone's breaths of joy. Sucrose, that is a very weird thing to do. Like, so very weird. What are you gonna do with breaths of joy? What even is a breath of joy? Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame, then you'll get your last breath of joy. I mean, technically, she did say she just wanted to make people happy, and Paimon will do anything for food. That is the way to Paimon's heart. Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas, but if even you don't know how to approach this, don't worry, we can do it. Really? You have a plan? We definitely have a plan. Whoa! Her guesswork is really good, though I want to pick her brain some more. That is a very close-up image. Oh, this guy's so done with him. That is the look of someone that is fed up with your nonsense. Kaiko finally got a name right first try. See, the thing you don't know is that I got it wrong the first time, but I saw his character, thought he was adorable, googled him, and then spent ages trying to pronounce the name before deciding I couldn't get, like, the GH sound, and going just the G sound was the best alternative. So that one I had to get. I had to look that one up. Also, I thought we'd agree to take on new identities for this trip. What? New identities? Mine was adventurous Cyno, skilled desert explorer. He's just so done. Paimon will take her to a good counter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed. Paimon just... Wait, is Paimon saying that I can't cook enough that we're buying food instead? Because honestly, that's kind of a mood, but also I'm mildly insulted that I'm not included in the cooking and I'm having to buy the food instead. I'll have you know, I'm an excellent cook actually, because I perfected many recipes because I wanted that achievement. Would you like anything else? Do we want anything else? Okay. I'm gonna buy Paimon the sweet madame. Yay, so you do remember after all, you're just the best. Paimon will give you the sweet flower from the sweet madame as a wind bloom. Okay, just don't eat it all now. Aha, no need to worry about that. Paimon can make room for good food. Alright, just a moment. In the time it takes Zara to pack up the cold cut platter, Paimon polishes off the sweet madame. That's like a whole rotisserie chicken. How did Paimon eat a whole chicken? In like 2 minutes? Because how long does it take to pack up a dinner? I'm now scared of Paimon. Is Paimon like Kirby? You know, doesn't Kirby do the thing where it just like opens its mouth and absorbs everything with like a black hole? Is that Paimon? Paimon is terrifying. Like, I knew Paimon was hungry, but I didn't think she was that hungry. Like, do you see what a sweet madame looks like? It's this. That's literally the size of Paimon, is it not? Is she like 90% chicken now? Why are there potato sacks outside of the Good Hunter? I like to think you could just take a potato and no one would stop you. Because, I mean, you can't just eat it. You just have to pick it up and leave. It's also like she can't reach those potato sacks. Like from back here, you can't even see the... Yao Yao can't see the potato... Yao can't see anything. But you can't reach the potato sacks. So I like to think it's like if you go to Five Guys, you get the free peanuts, but for potatoes. And I remember there's a side gate here because there's the guy called Guy who guards the side gate. He's really upset about this because it's a very boring job. I love their dynamic. Tignari is just so done with Cyno. Like every 2 minutes you can see he's just like sighing heavily, and Cyno's having the time of his life, role-playing, being an adventurer and everything. Clay's just happy to be there. I thought that you'd maybe snacked on too many local ground nuts. I just love the way that everyone reacts to his terrible jokes. It feels like you're a completely different person. That's because I'm Cyno the Adventurer. That's not funny. It's not. Everybody's eyes are like narrowed in distaste. It cracks me up, but like poor Cyno, he's just trying to have a good time and everyone's just not vibing. Considering how many times you set a cooking area on fire, not letting you cook might be reasonable. You know what, fair, we did do that when we were trying to make the offerings to like, was it Cloud Retainer? I think it was Cloud Retainer. We were making offerings and we did set everything on fire. Because we didn't have any fire characters except Xiangling, and all Xiangling can do is release Gooba. And all Gooba does is set everything on fire, and people kept putting their camping things in the grass. That's on them. They should have put it on some stones. That's fine. I think I'm quite good at rhythm games. Not gonna. Well, okay. Sometimes I'm good at them. Sometimes I'm terrible. So success. I think when I stopped talking, I was a lot better at this game. Surprisingly enough, when I stopped talking, I do a lot better. Dude, you're ruining my photo. Like, he even looked at us and kept going. That was so rude. Why would he do that? I can only sucrose that they were claying in on someone. At least that's as far as Cyno. Okay. Okay. I kind of forgot we were mostly talking to like academics. So I like that everyone's entire thought process is, right, we gotta do a thorough research. Like, I'm just here like, where's the riddle? I'm like looking for like puns, and they're all like, okay, let me do some in-depth research. Let me submit my answer in writing into a mailbox so we can have a group discussion. Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything... Well, this is mightily suspicious. Okay, I think that's all of them. I read a lot of letters. Talk to Sucrose. Okay, I can do that. Sucrose. Let me quickly summarize what we found out about a flower that is not of this world. Ignari believes that one... Oh wait, is she just gonna summarize it? Did we have to read it? We didn't have to read... Okay. Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks. Klee! Yes! You brought snacks? Klee is the only one here thinking straight. You gotta bring snacks every single time. Well, that was dramatic. I was not expecting it to be witches. Like, that was not where I thought this was going. Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successes. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you. Wait, centuries? How old is Alice? If she's Klee's mom, surely she can't be centuries old. Well, okay. Hey, you three, you may want to look over there. Is Yingo here? I bet she's here. There's no way Yingo is not waiting at the gates. It is! It is! It's the perfume lady! The one who keeps making all the sex jokes. I still think that's a really weird thing to do. Oh, it turns a deep violet. Oh, it's real. I thought she was mostly joking.